HTC Sense. Before we talk about what HTC Sense is, let's talk about what it's not. HTC Sense is not just an UI. It's not an overlay. It's not a home screen. HTC Sense is a holistic experience that is filled with many moments of delight. You know how sometimes when you encounter something so simple, you just wonder, why haven't I thought of that before? How come other brands don't do the same thing? How come not everything else works just like that? These insightful moments of delight are what we at HTC aspire to deliver. Let me give you one small example. Did you know that an HTC phone will ring louder when it's in a handbag or a pocket? That just makes sense, right? There's more. When you pick the phone out of the handbag, the phone senses that it has been moved. Since the user already noticed, the ring will politely fade away. If the phone rings during a meeting where 20 people are just staring at you, you simply flip the phone over to silence. And if you do want to take this call, just right before you touch the green talk button, you see the caller's Facebook update right next to the caller ID. So you can answer with happy birthday. Think about this. The act of answering a phone call lasts only a moment. But to deliver to you this brief moment of surprise, we at HTC work so hard to turn this everyday moment into a perfect moment. That is HTC Sense. Today, I'd like to share with you some of the new ways that I hope HTC Sense will bring a smile to your face. When your plane lands, you're staring at that seatbelt sign, waiting for the light to go off so you can immediately turn on your phone. We all did that, right? Well, doesn't the phone always feel like it's taking forever to power on? With HTC Sense, the phone powers on in about 10 seconds. So when other people are still staring at the logo in their screens, you already made your first phone call. When other people are still waiting, you already are receiving new text messages. When other people are getting frustrated, you are already downloading unread emails. As you walk from gate 22 to gate 66, how do you get through all these emails while still have enough time for talking? Many people even have multiple accounts to check, one by one. With HTC Sense, you can view just one account, or you can view multiple accounts in a single inbox. Sometimes you have so many unread emails that you don't even know where to begin. With HTC Sense, you can slide over to VIP and take care of the priorities first. If you want to concentrate on only the unread emails, you can slide over to that view as well. Even with only the unread emails, there are still some not so important messages that scatter throughout the inbox, right? With HTC Sense, you can quickly check, and then mark them as read or delete them. One pass is all it takes. And if you are reading a long email where only part of the text has been downloaded, you can actually see that the rest of the text automatically loads as you read. This is to save you time. Less time with email means more time for friends. Your friends' latest texts, emails, updates are all part of the HTC People experience. And right from the home screen, one click let you see what your friend Joseph is up to. You can also type, you can also post a comment to his latest update. And when you are ready to share a photo, you can tag the faces in the photo before you upload this photo to Facebook. So everybody can see the good time that you all are having. HTC Sense makes communication simple. You're in a new city, just got out of the subway, trying to figure out which way to go. From your map, you know where you are, you know where you need to be, but you don't know which direction you need to orient yourself. We all saw tourists standing by the sidewalk, spinning their map, trying to figure out which way to go, right? With HTC Sense, when you touch the compass button, the map orients toward the direction that you physically face. Doesn't that just make sense? And speaking of maps, when we use online maps, what's our biggest challenge? Waiting. When you pan, you wait. When you zoom in, you wait again. When you zoom out, you have to wait. With HTC Sense, the map experience is a zero-wait experience because the map can be pre-cached or preloaded. It is zero-wait no matter how far you pan, zoom in, or zoom out. And that's the way it should be. When you're driving, what happens if somebody calls you? Well, the incoming call just takes over the whole screen, right? Just because you receive a phone call does not mean you have to miss a turn. With HTC Sense, the map experience and the phone experience are integrated as one. When you get a call, the map simply tails up to make room for the phone call to come in. And when you're at a stoplight, waiting, aren't you curious to know what comes next? Well, you can take a virtual helicopter tour. It plays your upcoming route in fast forward so you can anticipate your next maneuvers. And when the light turns green, you simply return to reality and continue to drive. With HTC Sense, you don't move the map. The map automatically moves for you. When you are capturing a once-in-a-lifetime moment, such as the Tour de France, you want to be sure you do that in HD. And when you share it, you want to share it in HD as well. Sometimes, we share by showing the phone to our friends. Remember that last time when you have 4 or 5 people crowded around your phone trying to view that video that you have? Well, wouldn't it be a lot better to share via a big screen TV? With HTC Sense, you can send a video from the phone to the TV. You simply select the TV as your screen. And now, the TV is your phone. And if you have one of the older TVs that do not support DLNA, well, we took care of that as well. HTC Sense lets you share your memories in a big way. I'm at my desk, trying to remember the name of that London restaurant that my friend texted me before. But that was a long time ago, and the text message is probably not even in my phone anymore. So what can I do? With HTC Send, as I communicate with my friends, all the back and forth messages are continually captured into the cloud. So from any computer, from any web browser, I can log into htcsends.com and search for that text message. There is that message from long time ago. And since I now have the name of the restaurant, I can look it up on the map and save it to my footprints. With htcsends.com, whatever I do on my computer will show up on my phone. So I can just grab it and go. HTC Send remembers conversations that even you forgot you had. Remember the last time when you could not find your phone? Well, picture that. You have just torn apart your house looking for it, and you could not find the phone. Well, there is a dog at the corner of that screen right now. Maybe the dog actually got it. Well, we all experienced that before. Eventually, you get your friend to call your mobile number to make the phone ring. We all did that. But what if the phone has been switched to silent? Well, we know that feeling too, don't we? Here, I simply log into htcsends.com and click the ring button. And well, there's that phone. Makes sense, right? What happens if I'm in my office and just realize that I left my phone at home? Well, I log into htcsends.com and then just forward all my calls to my office number for the day. Well, let's make it a little harder. What happens if I left my phone in a restaurant? I log into htcsends.com and just lock the phone. And in this case, I can even type a lost and found message. With htcsends.com, whatever I type on my computer will show up on the lock screen of the phone. And there is even a button right here that says, call my owner. Now let's make the situation really desperate. What happens if I leave my phone on a train? Well, at this point, I'm probably not going to see this phone again. But what I worry about is the data. There is a self-destruct button right here. So I'm going to click erase phone. And everything is now gone.